I already said I want nothing to do with this trial. How juvenile. It is not a matter of what you want, for you will cooperate, Hugh O'Conner.
Prosecutor Blackwell, why have you called this witness?
You will recall that the day before the mock trial, in short, the day of the murder, the accused testified that she left for home at around 6 p.m.
Yes, my notes here do confirm that fact.
Right, our client wasn't at school at the estimated time of death, so she couldn't be...
Objection!
Yes, but that was but a felicitous lie. Or am I mistaken, golden boy? I've no intention of saying anything more. Now, if you'll excuse me... Hold, I am not through with you yet. It seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me. Leave, and we just might discuss you know what. Ah! No, wait! Ah! One little statement and Mr. Cool loses it? What's that all about? I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify.
Are you sure, Mr. O'Connor?
The word of a genius is as good as gold. Let's get on with this, huh? Hugh O'Conner, a senior at Themis Legal Academy lawyer course. How's that?
Just fine. Your testimony, then, if you please.
What, is he a girl too? That's fine. Everybody's a girl. Everybody's a girl. There were actually no boys going to this school. You make a rule that says girls can't be prosecutors or lawyers, and then all the girls just pretend to be boys. That's fine. You're up against the top of the class now. I'd be careful if I were you. I know Junie would never lie like that. That pompous schoolboy won't know what hit him. Testimony. Around the time of the murder. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range till 7 p.m. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask? What is in that thing he's holding? What's in that thing? What's that thing? That's quite enough. Well done, golden boy. Heh. The final bell rings at 7 p.m., at which point the campus is a desolate place. Now you will recall the tape recorder. We know the time of the voice recording. It was 7:10 p.m. the day before the mock trial. That was the dark hour of this heinous crime. Do you have any proof of that? As its final bell, the school plays a special broadcast when the clock strikes 7. The female voice in the tape appears 10 minutes after that broadcast. The killer waited until the school was empty to spring her devious and deadly trap. Okay, new info in the tape recorder.
So when the witness saw the defendant, that would have been,
Indeed, it was 5 minutes after the voice was captured on tape in the art room. Ergo, we know that the accused was still in the main building, even after the killing.
So the time of the murder and the time of when the body was moved.
Great. Another inconvenient testimony.
Miss Sykes, your cross-examination, please.
Cross-examination. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range. To pick up the arrow to shove in the body, maybe? So, do you meditate often? Do you do yoga? Don't tell me you're gonna start pestering me, too. What's that supposed to mean? No need to play dumb with me. All the girls want to know about my private life. What?
I will remind the defense this is a court of law, not a pickup spot.
It seems Miss Fancy Pants' lawyer is smitten with the Witten. Objection! 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 No! 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 I'm just trying to establish the witnesses. If you must know, I never go a day without meditating. Satisfied now, stalker girl? That's it! You'd better take that! Whoa, whoa, whoa there, Tiger. Just take a deep breath and relax. I'll just continue my testimony now, if you don't mind. Let's see, that's when I saw Juniper. Our client stated she went home at 6 o'clock p.m. You and Professor Court were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? Was that the last time you saw her?
Yes, I left school at around 6 p.m.
No, wrong. I don't know what she was doing, but Juniper was definitely at school after 7 p.m. But I suppose neither side can prove one way or the other. Ugh. But if Junie was there, that means she's lying. Truth be told, I only saw her for the briefest of moments. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. She just walked past a good friend, barely saying a word? The final bell had already rung. They get mad when you stand around chatting. Then again, we're not like you people, talking endlessly in those annoyingly loud voices. Annoyingly loud voices? I'd like it if you refrained from insulting my partner like that. Normally I'd shout objection right about now, but I'll take this one for the team. Anyway, I think that's about all I have to say. Hi, Jake. That's it? Anything else you'd like to ask? Yeah. Alright, I'll take you up on your kind offer. I expected this much, so go ahead. Ask away. Mr. O'Conner, I want to ask you, why did you stay past the late bell? How did you prep for the mock trial? Did you go to the art room? I like all of these. Why would an honor student like you ignore the last bell? I wouldn't say ignored it. I was simply running a little late. Do you remember exactly how late? You're a stickler for details, lady. But if I had to say, it was maybe about 10-15 minutes. If you think it's that important, I'll add it to my testimony.
Please do, sir.
I was hoping you'd say that. Because now it's important. Final bell rung 10-15 minutes earlier. No biggie. You ignored the last bell for no reason? Shame on you! No, shame on you, pressing me for no reason. Grr. Well, people do run late sometimes, like you on the day this whole case began. Ah!
It appears we have a culprit in the case of the pot calling the kettle black.
It too, Your Honor. Now what? Ask another question? Let's see. Did you go to the art room? Seems important. Did you stop by the art room, or as it's now known, the scene of the crime? No, I didn't. Can you prove it? As much as I'd like to say I could, I can't. But let me ask you, can you prove that I did? As much as I'd like to say I could, I can't. But I will ask, how often do you visit there? Yes, et tu is Latin for and you. Literally, et tu Brute were the final words of Julius Caesar after seeing that his best friend Brutus had stabbed him in the back. Hardly ever. There was no reason for me to be there, anyway. There's no reason for you to be there. Is there an echo in here? If something's bothering you, I'll just add it to my testimony. How considerate. Thank you for noticing. Let's add your statement to your testimony. Oh, let me add I never went to the art room. There was no reason for me to be there. You had no reason to be in the art room. Really? The lawyer course I'm in is supervised by Professor Means. Plus, I'm not a member of Professor Court's art club, so why would I even go there? What about art class? Heh, nice try, but seniors don't take art class. Ha. Alright, then let me ask you. Wait, I just remembered something important.
You did?
I scored only 100% on all the art tests I took through junior year. That's it. I just wanted to talk about how good my grades are. It's really important. Ha. Right, always happy to indulge in some ego stroking. Anyway, what to ask next? How did you prep for the mock trial? Okay. Please tell the court what you were doing on October 23rd, the day before the mock trial. Heh. Oh, that's an easy one. Nothing in particular. Nothing at all? You didn't help with the preparations? Heh, you don't get it, do you? I was merely playing the role assigned to me. I left the preparations and the like to others. My job was to be mentally prepared. Ginny put her heart and soul into getting things ready, while he just sat on his behind? Just to reiterate, I spent most of the 23rd meditating at the archery range. I didn't talk to anyone until the school closed at 7 p.m. I suppose a few archery club members did come and go while I was there. But you didn't talk to anyone? Not a single soul? That's right. I didn't say a word to anyone until the final bell at 7 p.m. I see. This is crucial information. Please add it to your testimony. I don't know if you're bluffing, but if you are, you have a pretty good poker face. I didn't talk to anyone until the final bell. I'd been meditating alone at the archery range. Let me look through the evidence, because I'm not sure which of these things we're supposed to catch him in. The arrow... Oh, the time planner! 23rd, meet with Hugh about that report yesterday. Important. Da-da-da-da-da. Was supposed to have had a meeting. Didn't talk to anyone. But you were scheduled to. So you didn't talk to anybody on October 23rd? Are you sure about that? Heh, I already told you, my word is as good as gold. Okay, then how do you explain this? And don't spare any details. Sorry, never seen that before. This is the victim's planner. She recorded all of her plans in great detail. Take a look at this page here. It reads, 23rd, meet with Hugh, and important. Don't you find that interesting? What? Where'd you get that? The keyword here is important. You say you were at the archery range all day. But you also said a few students came and went while you were there. That doesn't sound like a great place for an important talk.
But the entire campus was buzzing with activity before the mock trial. Where could they have possibly had a private conversation?
I thought about that too, but the situation changes after the last bell.
What's this now?
The witness stayed after the last bell in order to have a private talk with the victim. Am I right, Mr. O'Conner? This is insane. Must we go through this yet again? I suppose you also have no evidence as usual. No, I don't have any direct evidence. However, the witness was meditating until after the last bell, and he attempted to conceal his private meeting with the victim. First Robin, now me. Who are you going to accuse next? You're just another unscrupulous attorney looking to get ahead. Don't let him get to you. He's definitely hiding something. I mean, he was supposed to meet with the victim around her estimated time of death. I had my suspicions about Robin, but Hugh seems just as guilty. These three are the only possible suspects after all. Or are they? Mr. O'Conner, answer me this. Did you meet with Professor Court that day? Sorry, Mr. Jailbird Prosecutor. I didn't mean to steal your thunder, but I've something to say. If it will save me some trouble, then by all means, speak away. If you would recall, Miss Sykes, the voice on the tape recorder was female. Knowing that, I'd like you to explain how I could possibly be a suspect. Ooh, here's a point. Impressive. Golden Boy here does shine gold indeed. Care to take the reins? You're more than capable of prosecuting this case. He's supposed to be a lawyer, not a prosecutor. Sorry, but I'm studying to be a lawyer. What a pity to think such genius is to be wasted on mere lawyering. At last, your moment is here, Sykes Dono. Time to refute the Golden Boy's statement and prove that you're the young prodigy worthy of the badge on your lapel. Could he lay any more pressure on? The voice is unmistakably female, so there's no point in arguing about that. Yeah, you're right. In which case, to whom does the voice on the tape really belong to? The witness, the victim, the defendant. Could be the victim's voice. You're gonna get it might not be a threat. Or at least it might be a threat about grades. The voice on the tape belongs to the victim. That's the only thing that makes sense. Objection! Are you mad? The voice on the recording says you're a goner. That is something a murderer shouts at their victim, not the other way around. You're a goner. I'll get you. Yeah, see? Muggsy. Like a gangster. Ooh. Yeah, that is a problem. You're a goner. You're a goner. You're a goner. Athena? Earth to Athena. You're a goner. You a goner. Hugh O'Conner. Hugh O'Conner. Hugh O'Conner. Wait a second! It's his name! Whoa, Athena, you're scaring me here. You're scared? I'm terrified for even coming up with this. How did I do? With what? Prosecutor Blackwell, you wanted to know if I'm worthy of my badge. Well, I'm about to show you why. Despite my age, I'm able to proudly wear this at all. Oh? Then can I take it you won't be changing your argument? Still, it stands that it's a bit odd for the victim to be the one yelling, "You're a goner." I agree, if that's what the victim was saying. But it's not.
I assume you have something to back up your assertion, Miss Sykes?
Not exactly. But you don't have to add fuel to his fire, Your Honor. If it is indeed Professor Court's voice on the tape, then she was shouting because she was being threatened by O'Connor or scolding O'Connor. I'd say scolding, actually. I would like to call one basic fact into question. Is that shout on the tape really saying you're a goner? What are you up to now, Athena? Professor Court's planner says she was supposed to meet with the witness for an important talk. Perhaps our witness, despite being a genius, had done something wrong. And this made Professor Court get angry with him during their private meeting.
I don't see how this changes what we heard on the tape.
Well, if you want to see how it changes things, then let's try a little experiment. Your Honor, I want you to yell at the witness as if you're mad at him. But, and this is important, use his full name.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Hugh O'Conner!
What did I do to deserve that? Don't yell at me. Yes, like that. Now try again, but faster. Faster, more intense.
Hugh O'Conner! Huh? Hugh O'Conner? Hugh O'Conner? Hugh O'Conner? Ooh, wait a second. No, this can't be.
You think I'd spend the energy to lead you this far if it wasn't true? But it is, Your Honor. Humans are not perfect. That's scientific fact. We sometimes mistake shadows for monsters, or the wind for voices. Ooh, get all metaphorical.
Now that you mention it.
You can do this, Athena. Just give the old guy one more little push. The voice on the tape recorder never was "You're a goner." That's only what we thought we heard, when in fact it was the witness getting yelled at. The court will note that this is a different from the selective hearing men are so good at. What? What? I think you're right, but what was that last part again? Never mind. The important thing is that the voice thing that was recorded isn't our client's. And since it was the victim scolding the witness, he must now join the list of suspects.
Objection!
I had thought that testimony would suffice, but it seems it has come to this. I will not allow such fallacious quibbles to append this case. The prosecution has one final piece of evidence to present to the court. Another ace up my sleeve. Evidence? What's he going to pull out now? Feast your eyes on this photo and let me see that insolent look vanish from within them.
Oh, part of my head. There's a bird. Hello. Let's see here. Oh, it's a picture of the defendant and the victim. The photograph shows professor and student preparing for the mock trial together.
Wait, was this taken in the art room? The room where the murder occurred? Indeed it was, but the revelations do not end there. Do you see the clock on the wall? It reads 7:05, a mere 5 minutes before the voice was recorded on the tape.
What?
What? The accused brutally stabbed the victim to death 5 minutes after this photo was taken. Yeah, she looks real upset. We're best friends!
What? Don't touch my shoulders! Stab.
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
It seems the defendant's culpability in this crime is quite obvious.
Ginny was with Professor Court just 5 minutes before she was murdered? We don't know what day that photo was taken. That could have been taken any day of the week. You don't know. What now? Nothing I say can change that fact. Understand now. You can believe in your client all you wish, but try as you might. Such misplaced faith will inevitably be cut down before the cruel, steely blade of truth. Listen, Missy, the person you'd like to save more than anyone else in the world, I'd be willing to wager that your defense isn't what they desire. But, I became a lawyer, so I could... You still fail to understand. After so much pain and defeat, the courts are not the play yards of little children dressed as lawyers. So before you break your back in failure, run along home and grow up. If he thinks I'm giving up now, he's got another thing coming. I have to find my inner strength if I ever hope to save him. But I can't think of any way to strike back. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. That's impossible. How could I smile under these circumstances, even if I forced it? I'm smiling. I can't do it. This is better than bad. Who knew Blackwell had that one waiting in the wings? Why didn't that twisted samurai just present it at the beginning? Wait, maybe this was his real plan. Was he just trying to show me how weak and powerless I am? Maybe he's right, because I really haven't got a clue. Who's the real killer? Who murdered Professor Constance Court? Robin Newman, a girl who had been forced to live a lie as a guy? Or was it Hugh O'Conner, the honor student who had met with Professor Court? Just say that's right. Just say I'm fine. I'm fine.
There seems to be a little reason to debate the defendant's guilt any longer. The time for a verdict has come.
No, no verdict yet. No verdict yet. Wait, who's objecting? Who's objecting? Me? That chick? No! That's not gonna happen, man! No!
What is the meaning of this? You can't interrupt a judge about to hand down a...
Maybe, but false verdicts are a N-O-N-O.
Double no.
What?
Miss Newman, please explain yourself.
Juniper's not the killer.
I know, because
Because I know who the real killer is.
You do? Do you know who the real killer is? What's she up to now?
Yep, I know because the real killer is M.E. Me. I did it.
What?
It was me! I did it alone! Just me!
I don't get it. Why is she confessing?
Miss Newman was witness near the stage. There's even a related photo of her. The more I think about it, the more suspicious she seems.
Robin Newman isn't the kind of guy who pins the blame on friends just so he can walk free. Get it over with. Declare me guilty already. Please, wait.
Juniper, what are you doing?
Thank you for all you've done, Dina. But you'll have to forgive me. I can't let my friends take the blame any longer.
Junie, no! Don't do it!
Hugh and Robin have done nothing wrong. They have absolutely no connection to this case. The real killer is me. I alone am responsible for the entire crime.
What?
Junie, you know that's not true. Hurry up and retract your statement. I'm afraid it is true. Forgive me, Athena. I killed her.
Order! Order! Will somebody please explain what's going on here?
I see right through your cheap ploy. School rules state that a prior conviction terminates one's eligibility to graduate. A guilty verdict here would make whatever dreams one had go up in a puff of smoke.
No, I wasn't aware.
Even meek little mice will fight when cornered. A pitiful spectacle, I might add. These vermin are trying to protect each other now that they've nowhere else to run. Protect each other? Wait. So is Robin just trying to protect Junie too? If so, then the real killer is... Heh. This whole thing's a joke. Uh-oh. Now it's Hugh's turn.
What? What is wrong with kids these days? Listening to their flip-flops?
I know it just crossed your mind, Miss Sykes. It's a bow! He's an archer! You think I'm the killer, don't you? Let's take it easy. Let's take it easy here. Wow, he really is a genius. He even knows what you're thinking. Heh, I think it's about time I told you the truth. And I'll even get right to the point. It was me. I did it. Wait. What? They all three did it. That's kind of what we saw at the very beginning. We saw them all, like, standing around a body. Now both potential suspects are claiming to be the real killer. I'm so confused right now. If you still have doubts, how about I detail my murder plot? It's absolute genius. Enough of this nonsense. This is a court of law, not the set of some high school drama.
I see I have no choice. I'm afraid I'll have to...
Oi, wait. Your boldness.
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but I'm in no position to hand down a verdict just yet. I'm hoping that the defense and prosecution can come up with some airtight evidence. That is why I'm giving you both the rest of the day to continue investigating this case.
Pinch me. I think I'm dreaming. Fine. Do as you wish.
This brings today's proceedings to a close. Court is adjourned.
To be continued. That's, So Some people are saying that they're all lying, and at least 2 of them probably are, unless they conspired together. Who knows what's going to happen? Find out next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's the end of trial day 1. More investigation next time. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a good one. Bye-bye for now.